Hello and welcome to the Blobber Plays Railroad Tycoon 2, here as part of Choo Choo Tuesday. Where will we visit next? That Toddling town, perhaps? Maybe we'll have a look at this. Welcome to the Windy City. City of Big Shoulders. Chicago. That Toddling town. Has it got an actual goal? Welcome to Chicago. It's the 1980s. Sorry, the 1890s. And the Windy City is already well established as the premier metropolis of the Midwest, and the largest rail junction for 1,000 miles in any direction. Investors from Joliet to Elgin hope to further their fortunes by constructing a ring railroad, servicing the outlying towns and farms of the Chicago area. As chairman of the Elgin, Joliet, and Easton, your task is to turn a profit from the odds and ends passed over by the major players. Connect Joliet to Elgin, Waukegan, Valparaiso, and Michigan. For silver, convert the EJ&E to electric power. How the hell does it know that? And show 1 million in annual profits. For gold, do the same and move 100 cartloads into the city. You may not have personal or company debt. The EJ&E. Not the peanut butter and jelly. The map for this scenario is more or less accurate, but highly simplified. Some of the towns are a bit out of place, and in order to prevent game breakdowns, rail features fewer companies than were actually represented. The Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, the B&O, the Milwaukee, the Wabash, the Rock Island Line, and the Elgin, Joliet, and Easton actually does exist. The AI companies are presumed to connect to cities beyond the map and therefore receive significant revenue from trains not shown in the scenario. Don't let them buy you out. You can't start another company. The high cost of access to Chicago reflects the city's politics and the need to acquire land for right-of-way. Maybe. So we own this, but that's it. It certainly is busy. Look at all these stations. So where did I need to connect? Elgin, Joliet, Waukegan, Valparaiso, Michigan. So there's Elgin. Was it Naperville? No, it was like, it had Nap something. Valparaiso. So the one I start needs to connect to there, and presumably one that's way over here. Michigan, yes. And where's Valparaiso, blah-de-blah. Here. So here, here. Here, there. So basically avoid the main city, kind of. At least for bronze. Now what's the EJ&E? Oh, that's ours, where the Elgin, Joliet, and Easton. So we need to be electric by the end of the map to get silver. Sure. For gold, buy into Chicago and move 100 cars there. Maybe. Oh wow, Oak Park has residential. And the residential has been modded to be passengers. Interesting. I mean, 100 cartloads is not small, and to do that within 30 years? How expensive is the rights to buy into Chicago? $10 million? That's absurdly expensive. Al Capone thanks me. I think we go to Naperville first is the obvious start. Why, it's railway robbery. That would be all of our money. Can we have a loan? I am allowed a loan. And we start off with Train Speedman, who's actually pretty good. Okay, we'll take one loan. See if we can't go straight to Naperville. We will attempt to optimize for distance pricing. What trains are available? These feel way too old for the start date. The Iron Duke especially. I don't mind starting with the Vulcans though. Starting with the Vulcans is lovely. That said, the best we've got are these, so use them. Do we bother to connect to you as well, friend? Yes. And then we're going to need farm. So there works. So does there. And actually, that's a good one. Like, that's a fair few people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 sets of people. Well, I kind of like the idea of connecting up to Wheaton and then going that way. Anyway, let's get rolling. The AI stole one of our mails. Everywhere needs a post office. And we should remember to go turn the dividend off. You know what? We'll actually buy a second one. You here do immediately. Saloon, yes. Saloon, yes. Water, yes. Can we afford sand? Just barely. Construction begins on the Ship and Sanitary Canal. Ambitious solution to reoccurring epidemics of waterborne diseases will reverse the flow of the Chicago River, draining sewage into Des Plaines River instead of Lake Michigan. Speed up. That kind of needs its own train now. Maybe once we get our first ding. Or actually, you could return to there. Like that. Slow down. The Naperville Zephyr, sure. 1, 2. You need ideally large restaurant, but we're too poor. You can have large restaurant saloon. And then let's connect up that food. Really? That's such a hassle. Fine. There, start aggregating the grain. Passenger, dining, passenger, mail, mail. One of the mails even expired while we were waiting, which sucks. In fact, 2 of them have expired. Double sucks. Good. And then do we... No! They absorbed that before I got there. This is disastrous. I want you to come this way. Restart? I don't think there's anything to be done about that. Do you happen to want coal, friend? Yes. And you are going there, so you might as well pick up that coal. We split 3 for 1. Everyone applauds. Connections made false. How much is an electric? Have you done Chicago? At least it notes those things really well. Don't buy up my company. Don't do it. Only I may buy my company. Okay, we've got enough of those to set up our little food Vulcans. So food to grain to there. Or actually to there. And that is your life. And then the other one does food to there to there. Yep, that looks good. This is going to now need sanding and water. Wouldn't mind it having a restaurant as well, but we can't afford one. Yeah, I mismicroed that, but whatever. Chicago to host World's Columbian Exposition. The World's Fair will showcase wonders from around the world. Chicago City Council funds construction of an elevated railroad to serve the fairgrounds. But where's the wig sphere? You could use a big hotel. Plainsfield isn't so big that it actually wants coal. So far, so good. He's paid for himself. And from now on, they're pure profit. You're about to have paid for yourself. From now on, you're pure profit. Big restaurant for you. Big restaurant for you. We need 2 hotels. Your hotel is actually critical to build now. Your hotel. And your roundhouse. Between these two having roundhouses, everything should be adequately maintained. Everything has all the passenger money extraction optimization buildings. Take a full set of coal, because it's there. And then where do we expand to? I said I wanted to do this one to here, but it's kind of been yoinked out from under me. Please stop buying my shares. Manhattan. Yeah, connecting across to here is I think, very much the right thing to do. No, you need to do that now. And if that means that you only do these two, then so be it. Okay, we add in you. Now, do we make you turn, or do we add you in here? That looks pretty good. And so now what? I want one that goes here, here. You need all of everything. Gonna have to do without sanding and water temporarily. Now this means these guys can change. So you go here, here, there, here, here, there as your loop. Trying to help make sure that no single one gets overflown with food. And the other one now goes here, here, there, here, here, there. Making sure that neither of those cities get overflowed with food. Spread the love around. Governor pardons 3 anarchists convicted in 86. Haymarket bombing. The newly elected governor, John P., heeds the arguments of Clarence Darrow and acknowledges the lack of evidence in the state's case. So they were wrongly convicted? A relatively small extension to here could add in milk. World's Fair opens. Says one awestruck visitor, sell the farm, sell the children if need be, but find the means to come and see the Columbian Exposition. The blobber does not endorse the selling of children. My disclaimer is suspect. I'm a farm boy, Dutchie, so child labor is standard for me, sorry. I started working at like age 3 or 4. I see nothing wrong with kids helping out on the farm. You shouldn't be doing dangerous work, mind you. It's filling up water buckets, feeding the chickens or something. So wait for 2 milk, convert it into food, and then deliver it to the other end. That is your life. Attendance at the World's Fair is exceeding expectations. New elevated railroad running at capacity. Construction already underway of a new side EL line. Boop. Restaurant. Wouldn't mind sanding and water. Not that you should super duper need it. And this dings. There's only enough for 1 male. All looks good. Boop. Sec. What do you want? No, go away. Is there even any lumber to use at that lumber mill? Yes, we could add in logs to lumber. That's doable. World's Fair closes. So up that to there. But that kind of means we now want to double at least this bit of track. And we probably want a real train for that job. So 3 logs to here to there. 3 logs to here to there. And I don't think do the other one because it's not a long enough distance to justify it. You probably actually need water. The first milk delivery. We can pay back our loan. Instead of paying 12% interest. Criminal. Might even be worth pumping that up to 4. We'll see. Instead of 3 at a time. This can actually deal with cement. But it doesn't look like anywhere wants cement. Yes, the only... Well, actually, this city wants cement. So fine, we could add in cement without too much trouble. Like that. Or even better, like that. Fewer turns. So, 2 cement, or 2 gravel into cement into there. That is your life. Okay, then what? Then what indeed? You know, Naperville wants coal, and there's a full set of coal to grab. Do it. It's not really worth using them on that. The temptation is to come here and then here. Because then we could have Riverside Plainsfield instead of Plainsfield Jolet. Wait for him to pick these up, and then we will convert it over to 4 instead of 2. Done. And then how do we do it? Do we go that way? Or do we go the other side? I think we go the other side. There. And so now you, friend, can be here, there. And then I shouldn't ever have to bother microing you. That will mean we do want to double the track to at least there. And you need all of everything. Done. And we want to do this one. That's kind of nice because it also blocks off our opponent. Still needs its hotel. And that's also added in one more option. We could now do gravel, cement here. Done. Whew. Can we use the pulpwood for anything? No. Nowhere can deal with the pulpwood. Has there been a pure playing the stock market map? No. There has not been a Railroad Tycoon 3 map. Grr. Grr. There have been a couple that need us to eat other companies, which does mean you need to play the stock market, and there have been some that have been pretty high on the the personal net worth, which need you to do the stock market stuff, including that Britain map that we lost and we need to revisit. That one actually had a fair amount of playing the stock market implied, but not only playing the stock market. You know what? You and you and you should all take preference over everything else. Is it possible? Or would you need some specific setups for the AI? You'd need to have some AI players if you weren't allowed to make your own... Like, if the map's instructions were, please do not build any trains or stations yourself and only play the stock market game, you could totally do that. You'd need enough passenger traffic that the AI could make money. Because the AI is not very good at running industry goods around. The AI is good at running passengers to other passenger location. And then you could play the stock market game of, do I think this AI is going to earn more or less money than this other AI? Which one do I invest in? Yeah, but I think, Choo, the implication that Vummer is going with is that you don't ever do the I actually run everything, that I am just a stock market trader. That you're one step back from actually running the trains. That's no fun. We can change you now that this one is here. So you now do it differently. You go here. 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 I mean, it's different, Event Horizon. It's not... It certainly is different. Kill that off. There. You have to have the Robber Baron gene. Chicago to Milwaukee automobile race won by American car and driver. The first auto race in the US attracts over 80 contestants, but only 6 were able to race. The average speed of the winning driver was under 10 miles per hour. I mean, I suppose the roads weren't very good, in fairness. The AI looks like it's actually using all those passengers annoyingly. Speed up one. This place does want coal, so you know what? You can do one setting of coal. Maybe not in the future, though. I'm not microing you, you are self-microing. Okay, we have enough money for an actual expansion. End of this year, we work out what we do with it. There's nothing for you to grab? Alright. Maybe next time. Bit weird that you're waiting for these two, but whatever. No, come on. There has to be at least something. No, you will wait for at least something, I'm sorry. You're not driving around with no anything. That's a bit too wasteful. We could add in this coal. Especially because this does want coal like mad. So like that. Really? Well, then we need to build a medium-sized one to do that. Fair enough. Grab a little Vulcan. Its job is to go coal to there. That means that this now needs, if it didn't already have all the kinds of maintenance, all the kinds of maintenance. Speed back up. You know what? This end can have maintenance as well. Stop it complaining about, where's my maintenance? Apparently here to here is too much for no water? Ah, it's that you need water here. Fair enough. Large, roundhouse, sanding. Done. And there is enough for that to actually do something now. So it's going to be you to here. I don't care so much about the return trip. Did I click the wrong one? Yes, I did. It's that one. Try again. Good, we actually use up some of those passengers. And it's the new year, so we're going to build... Where did my money go? We had $1 million just before. I suppose I did build this, but where did the rest of the $1 million go? I bought one train, that's like maybe 100k. Where did the rest of the money go? Alright, we had to pay out 100 for fuel. Maybe, but that should still be... No, I feel like money disappeared there. I have no explanation for that. That felt like way too much money to lose over the end of your tick. Embezzlement? Misappropriation. That means you need to be set to be high priority as well. Spring rains return 10-year drought. Broken. Winter snowfalls and steady spring rains have finally ended the drought, plaguing the plains since the mid-1880s. A small donation to my favourite charity of myself. The Save the Human funds. The Jolette rocket. That place also wants coal, but it's had coal recently, so no. Does this place want logs? How much more money would you get if you delivered the logs up to there, out of interest? Almost no more, no. Just deliver it there, it's quicker. You're going to hold that up. He might actually catch up to you in that time and then continue through at full speed. They call it the Loop. Elevated trolley system builds ring around central business district to serve as a hub for a fast-growing network. Okay, it looks like we're slightly overusing the gravel. So you know what? Instead, you can join this for a little bit. And instead, deliver food up to the very top. So that this is ahead of its curve. Do that twice. Or actually, part of the time you could do it to there. And that should now mean that those places aren't underusing their grain. And it might take a couple of years for that to need a second Vulcan. Speed up. Get to the end of the year so that we can actually do the expansion that somehow didn't happen last time because some money felt like it disappeared. Kaiser Soze captured. Expected decrease in train robberies? I wasn't aware he was robbing trains. One, two. Okay. Slow down. Where will we expand? We're meant to get over to here. As well as here and here. Here seems like a good one to do right now, honestly. Wait, what? Okay. Can we cheese that by building our own station so that it counts as our track? No. In some of the maps where you have to build on existing, you can build off of the AI stuff, but this is not a build off of AI one either. Ooh. Elgin is pretty big and not properly serviced. And yet, I still like the idea of coming up and doing that one more. Even though it's a huge distance away. Yes, please to that, because this city is big enough to want... Well, it would have had the oil except cities no longer accept raw oil, but it will accept the coal still. So that is useful. It will need water. And then it probably needs a slightly stronger than a Vulcan, because I don't think one Vulcan will get there. It might get there in a year. I'd still rather just build a slightly stronger train and field. Well, how much more expensive is it? It's 3 times more expensive. 3? No, it's only twice as expensive. I will do it that way. Grab 4 coal, take it to the... Hell, it might even be worth it to buy the steel mill. Can anything use the oil on this map? Yes, there is a refinery. Can anything use the diesel? No. Manhattan is only 3 houses big, which is less than the critical number of 4, so it's not useful. Harvey is big enough to be useful, and we could turn all of this into alcohol to drag back to Jolet, to Plainsfield, to Naperville, to Wheaton. I am very interested in that. It's a bit sad that it has to be a big station. C'est la vie. And now I want to grab all of those. And we could also grab those cows. We could then have 2 little Vulcans going, these cows, down to this, all the way back. Okay, so we said it was at least 2 little Vulcans doing this new milk here to there. And then the new alcohol mobiles. Now, alcohol is super heavy, so we probably shouldn't move it around in groups of less than 2. Oh, sorry, more than 2. So there's one to Jolet. There's one to Plainsfield. There's one to Naperville. And there's one to Wheaton. Which means we would love to double all this track. But for the moment, we're too poor. What I will do is double that bit that we can afford. So that they hopefully get going. Speed up. And you're ready for the second one of those, even if it's just sitting and waiting for the moment. I'm paranoid about losing access to the Vulcans after last map, where they stole it from us in year bloody 2 of the map. Your coal desire has remaxed, so we'll grab some coal as well. Double the rest of this track if we can now afford it. Because this was the enemy's track, the enemy gets priority. They forced our train to stop, and our other train started running over the top of it. The same thing is going to happen again. Now, do we buy the steel mill? Get to the other end, it has mail to pick up. Does Wheaton want coal? It does, so you know what? You can grab one coal as well. Damn it, you're being forced to wait for that one. Alcohol, 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 alcohol. And I think we do buy the steel mill this year. Good enough, go. It's a little worrying that we might not make enough money to buy the steel mill before the end of the year. Speed up one. Yeah. What we could do to help speed this up is turn... No, because the river's at the wrong angle. Fair enough. This is definitely worth buying. Ding ding. You know what? That is worth fully loading. Cheaper train man is around. More useful than faster train man. Coal desire is low enough, we can buy that. Illinois coal miners lead national push to unionize. The United Mine Workers of America organized to fight for safety, family wages, and an end to child labor. This is so busy here. You definitely deserve telegraph poles. Towns no longer eat raw milk. That doesn't matter because of the milk bug anyway. Illinois Central Cannonball Express wrecked on Memphis-Chicago run. Heroic engineer Casey Jones rides to his death after ordering his firemen to jump. You know what? We might as well add in the little Vulcan oil thing, I guess. Done. Means this needs sand in a roundhouse. We're faced with, do we make a second one of you? Let's just buy it. It doesn't hurt to have a spare Vulcan sitting around in the end when they stop being available. Rather than oversupplying this, I could redistribute it to one that maybe dies. Holy moly, there's a lot of spare grain. That's enough spare grain that it's tempting to deliver the grain to the milk. Is there anywhere else nearby that can reasonably use that grain for something sensible? Not really. That wouldn't be too bad. We could also grab like 4, turn into food, and bring it back. Do 6. Be adventurous. Even that barely dents it. Hobart! I didn't know America had a Hobart. It's not stuck on a little island. Like a real Hobart. I think we save up and push up to here like we were supposed to. Speed up. Your coal desire has regrown, so you can take some coal. That paid for you. From there on, your pure profit. Now, can we do something where we build a second liner like that to try and... I'm kind of interested in that. It is a lot of money. But it's two fewer turns. And it also helps reduce traffic here. So only the coal one should now come down that way. Yeah, it helps reduce Jolette traffic. It should be a good thing, even if it was somewhat expensive to build that. At least the food and the alcohol, well, all the alcohol ones but one should avoid it. Avoid down here now. Honestly, a second one of those. Yep, they stole my Vulcan. So I'm glad I bought that little extra one. Now we can test whether you're going to go the right way. Yes, excellent. Really? I'm surprised there's so many of that when I have assigned the extra Vulcan to do half of one and half of the other. Speed up. If we have to do this again, I think I'd make this straight for longer and then come across. Okay, can we get up to... up here? Yes. Like that. We need about 300 more K. This breakdown is causing a bit of a traffic jam there. Can't believe I need a second one of those. But maybe now that we've built this, this is gonna flow a bit nicer and that will catch up. Okay, that's enough to get this one on. Post office saloon. Post office saloon and end-to-end express. Maximum speed. Go. Your end needs restaurant. I wish we could afford a hotel. United Mine Workers lead walkout in coal mines. 1,500 coal miners go on strike, crippling industries throughout the United States. The Atlantic exists. Your large restaurant. Your water. Your sand. Please get out of the way before he hits you. Good. Coal mines reopen as strike is ended. The president promises that the union miners will not leave Americans without means to heat their homes as winter approaches. I can't afford the hotel. Fine. You know what? Maybe it's worth having you do 6. Now you can afford the hotel. And the hotel. And your roundhouse. I think we're only getting bronze here. I can't see us electrifying everything and getting industry profits, and I certainly can't see us getting $10 million to connect 100 loads to Chicago. Oh, these were coal mine people, remember? They weren't rail strike people. Slightly annoying. On the other hand, this wants iron, and you produce iron. So, ka-ching. Do that, please. Yeah, we should have had more of those Vulcans, but whatever. Like, we don't really even... Yes and no. More Vulcans for actually getting everything out, but more Vulcans would have meant even more traffic here, and there's already too much traffic. Connecting across to here to add in food to deliver to both of these would be really nice. We could start aggregating that food right now, or at least the grain to turn into the food. So sit there and start being a grain silo in anticipation of future profits. First powered flight of a manned aircraft reported in North Carolina. The Wright brothers fly 852 feet in a sustained altitude of 15 feet using a 12-horsepower motorcycle engine to power their home-built aircraft. Aircraft. Although this is an American newspaper, so aircraft, but aircraft. Iroquois theatre burns, hundreds dead. Ah, is this the, don't cry fire in a theatre thing? Famed comedian Eddie Foy hailed as hero for his brave but doom effort to maintain order. Slow down. Can we connect across to the food thing? You know, we could blow up that orchard. And then not have a turn. Okay, so now we want one that goes food, here, there, food, here, there. This end doubtlessly needs water. The rest not so much. Is there any coal nearby to add to that iron that we're feeding you? No. Boop. Good enough. Holy sh... You... New job. You join this guy. So it was food. Here. There. Food here. There. And instead we will use a slightly chunkier train for doing this. And maybe do 4 at a time, because apparently we need it. You know what? You guys are no longer ultra high priority. Is that a little Vulcan? No, the brand new train was the one that exploded. Well, have another. Everyone can fly once. It's not the flying that's dangerous, it's the suddenly coming into contact with the ground. A well-known Chicago crusader by the name of Jane Addams has come seeking support for a place called the Hull House, an effort to uplift an entire neighborhood in the city. She's founding the house to serve as a meeting place for social clubs of all ages. Residents can even take classes or learn a trade. It's supported leading professions throughout Chicago. It could be an inroads to Chicago's labyrinthian politics. I mean, you say I have to buy into Chicago, but no, I don't. I think we're just going to go for bronze and then call it for the map. I think I would have had to have done this start differently. As I said, I should have done this straight for longer and then zigzagged. Because this traffic here has caused too many problems. Having turn, coming into the station was unwise of me. It looks like we could also add in goods without too much work now. Come up to there. And then to there. Zeppelins are the way to go. I quite like airships. I wish we still really used airships for things, but whatever. Roundhouse, standing water. You can have a warehouse. And then we can have one of you. Your job is to grab 6, turn it into that, take it to there. There's no shortage of hot air. Not with all these politicians. Now, how much do we have to electrify is the question. Because we might actually manage to do silver. No, but the AI will just buy up our industries. Yeah, this isn't a good map for that as a goal, right? You would have to buy the industry before you start servicing it, because otherwise these AIs are so rich, they will buy up your industries as they start to become profitable. That's a bit rough. Connections made false. Well, let's look. We needed Cholet, Elgin, Waukegan, Valparaiso, Michigan. That counts as Michigan. That counts as that. We needed... What were the other ones? Elgin and Waukegan. There's Elgin. And there's Waukegan. Yes. There's no way we electrify everything. Yeah, nah. So that's it for this map. This is a real tough map to do all the way to gold. I would be interested in seeing someone that's able to do that. Bronze is all we can reasonably do here. Alright. Nice challenging map. Well done, map maker.